Hello, ladies and germs, and welcome back to another exciting, thrilling edition of the Hair Metal Massacre podcast. I'm Steve out here spending my girl money, and who's my co-host right here?
I'm Will, the owner of Itchy Dick's Crab House.
Are you turning down the walls, Itchy Dick?
Oh yeah, definitely turning down the walls, man.
Sweet. Well, I forgot to mention last episode was episode 20.
Nice.
Way to go, Steve. Oh well.
The big 2-0.
The big 2-0, which is kind of a milestone. And also, shout out to all you Spotify listeners. We have hit a milestone of 200 listeners, or subscribers, excuse me. 200 subscribers, which is cool.
All right.
How about that? Keep rocking and rolling with us. We'll keep doing it for you. Appreciate it.
And not doing our research.
Yeah. Well, I did a little more this time. I tried a little harder. This is tonight's record is Kix's pause. Hold on. I should know this. I should have known which album.
Isn't it their fifth album?
I think it's their fifth. Here we
I
are.
got a little trivia on this.
It is the Kix's fifth album, Hotwire, from 1991.
Great year for music.
It was. Before we get into that, though, Fincher, anything new with you? How's summer treating you?
Summer's treating me pretty well, man. I'm a little sunburned at the moment. Went a little hammock late, and then went to swimming pool the day after. But I don't regret it.
Right. I went swimming on Father's Day as well.
Nice. Yeah, I tried to take my dad out for a steak dinner, and he was like, I'd just rather go have breakfast. That's cheaper on me, bro.
Can I tell you something funny about you, Fincher?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you this before or not, but like, I've met your mom, but to me, I've never met your dad. So to me, you don't have a dad.
I'm an orphan.
It's weird. It's like I have friends, but if I don't meet their dad, I don't know if they have a dad or not. Does your dad live here in Greer or?
No,
close?
he's a county over.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he's
undisclosed location.
Oh, we don't want to give too much personal info out in the air, do we?
Right.
But no, he's not super far away, but he's not real like close either. But
gotcha. Okay. Right on. Just for the record, everybody, my dad's been gone since 2014. He was a pretty cool guy. You met him, I believe. Did you not?
At least one time.
At the wedding.
Many. It was.
Sure at the wedding.
Yeah, but it was once, maybe twice. I remember.
First wedding. Yep.
Yeah, everyone has a starter wedding, right? Mistakes were made.
Back in 2009. It's funny, I work right down the street from where I got married first time. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, summer's been pretty cool. Yeah, we went swimming at Brad's pool Sunday over on Father's Day.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it was cool. We were supposed to go to Camp High, all of us, on Saturday, but the wife got nauseous Friday night. And so we postponed it a week, so we're going to do that.
There's a bunch of people I work with sick like that in their stomach. I don't know what's going around.
If it's around, she'll catch it somehow. Even though I guess the kids bring it to her.
Yeah.
She never goes anywhere, but yeah, Camp High, for people who don't know, it's a hibachi Japanese steakhouse. They cook in front of you, set shit on fire.
Toss shrimp in your mouth.
Yeah, fun time. It's kind of Father's Day tradition with us. Go every Father's Day and around Christmas too. The one up my way actually just closed a few weeks back. The Spartanburg one.
Damn.
Randomly. I didn't see any explanation as to why.
Well, whatever. Son of a bitch.
The funny thing is, years ago when I lived closer to you, I got kind of disappointed with the Greenville one, and I was like, son of a bitch, that I don't know if it's the management or what the hell's going on here. It just ain't what it was in the 90s. So I was like, we'll try the Spartanburg one. And damn, if the Spartanburg one wasn't like going into a time machine for a while. And then here in the last few years, it's not the punch. It's not all the way there, but it's there enough to go. I'll find out next Sunday what Greenville's up to now. It's been a few years since I've been to that one.
I hadn't been to that one in quite a while.
If anyone else is much of a weirdo about their Japanese steakhouse as Steve is, let us know. So
I do love a good Japanese steakhouse, though.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. The yakiniku and all that. The stir fry, the fried rice is just to die for at this place. I get a double helping. I'm like,
I do love a good fried rice.
The key is like getting it sticky, and I've made Japanese at home in the wok. It's not quite the same, but the key is to cook your rice the night before and keep it in the fridge. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's a little trick I learned off YouTube.
Yeah, I tried to make Japanese at the house. I mean, it was edible. I can cook, but I cannot get it anywhere close to a good restaurant.
Are you aware of the band that used to exist called Beautiful Creatures?
Yeah, wasn't that a kind of a super group of sorts?
It was. It featured Joe Lestay on vocals of Bang Tango fame. Future superstar DJ Ashba, guitar player, or in this scenario, DJ Slashba. Well, actually, that was when him using GNR, but this was him first getting on the scene. Somebody with the last name Fox, drummer who now plays in Alice Cooper. Cool guy. I talked to him for a second a while back. And Kenny Queens, friend of the show, Kenny Queens, also Steve's Facebook friend on bass, who has also been in LA Guns and stuff. Anyway, for the longest their first record, let me express. So I went to Ozfest 2001, and like I sort of think I heard something about them, but not much. But they played the second stage in Atlanta. They got the second stage, and then they got the real small second stage. They're on the real small second stage. And they murdered me. I was like, God damn, this band kills. This is awesome. So a few weeks later, I got the CD at Best Buy for like $6. It just dropped, and they're on Warner Brothers. So it was like, hey, first week deal. And so like the CD goes out of print. That they got dropped by Warner due to the Time Warner merger or something.
There was quite a few people, the casualties of that. I think Anthrax happened to them. They got
and WCW basically also the wrestling fed. So anyway, a few years pass. DJ Slashba joins GNR, the Axl Rose Project, for the aughts for a while. He also played in Brides of Destruction with Nikki Sixx. He's also an Indiana boy. I guess that's why Axl took a shine into him, because Axl does that. Anyway, so I'm saying all this to say their first record is finally on streaming. And I don't know. I think this really could have done something with a proper push back then, and in the midst of the nu metal wave, if you will, back then. But let me play one like the singles from the record. Found the video on YouTube here. All right, this is a song called Wasted. You're on your own, broke down, wasted. Talking to you, you don't give a damn. Broke down, face it. Talking to you, why don't you understand? Anyway, you get the idea.
And I'd unlocked a core memory. God damn, I forgot about that.
Had you heard them before?
Yeah, like back in the day, like I kind of fucked with them, but it was a pretty tumultuous, wild time of my life.
Ah,
I was partying a whole lot, but yeah, I was like, oh my God, man, that's
yeah. It's on the record's got about 5-6 bangers on it, I'd say. So everybody check it out. Beautiful Creatures first
it's
solo
back on
or debut.
streaming. I'm going to give that a listen again soon.
Yeah, it's self-titled debut album. Because I was always looking for it. They always had the second one with Alex, who later joined Quiet Riot on guitar, but it was inferior. And always keeping my eyes out for a reunion if that ever actually happens. So, shout out to Beautiful Creatures. But let's move on to tonight's record. Tonight's record is the 5th record by Kix, pride of Hagerstown, Maryland, but kind of Baltimore too. Broke out, they formed in the late 70s, and they were signed to Atlantic. Or was it Atco? Which is,
I think they were Atco at first. I think then they moved to Atlantic, and then this album was the beginning of the East West Records imprint.
You're right. It was on East West Records, along with Pantera.
Yeah, and kind of a quick trivia, because apparently we don't do our research. Trivia about some East West Records, how it started. Labels at Atlantic were looking for like a rock centric record going into the '90s to kind of just focus on rock acts. So that's why Kix got moved from Atlantic to that. They were one of the flagship bands for East West. Also,
so East West was a subsidiary of Atlantic.
yeah. And then,
Yeah,
like
okay.
you said, Pantera's third album, Onward, were on East West. Brittany Fox's third album, when they first got signed to Atlantic, was also on East West because once again they were trying to go for like a kind of a rock mega sub imprint label.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really pan out that way because grunge happened, but whatever. I think East
They were
West ended up
trying.
becoming more of a hip hop label. I think by the mid '90s,
Oh, right
if
on.
I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Call me out if so, but I think by the mid '90s, a bunch of rappers and hip hop stuff were ended up on there. But yeah, anyway, a little fun story.
All the rappers, yo, yo, yo. This one was dropped on July 9th of 1991. I have some thoughts on that. It was recorded at the Music Grinder and Sunset Sound Recorders in Hollywood. She runs about 46 minutes and 8 seconds and was produced by Kix and co-writer Taylor Rhodes. Now, interesting thing about Kix is Donnie Purnell, their bass player through the glory days, wrote a lot of their stuff. It's always interesting when a bass player writes a lot of the shit. Nikki Sixx. Anyway, Hotwire peaked at number 64 on the Billboard 200 in October of 91. It failed to match the sales of Kix's previous album, Blow My Fuse, selling slightly over 200,000 copies. Damn, that's it. Taylor.
Grunge was
Producer,
bubbling right under the surface, though.
It was about to pop off, yes.
Yeah.
Producer Taylor Rhodes co-wrote 5 of the album's 10 songs with Donnie Purnell, the only Kix member credited as songwriter. At the time, Crack the Sky member John Palumbo and songwriter Bob Halligan Jr., songwriter, producer, collaborator with Kiss, Judas Priest, Blue Oyster Cult, got 2 co-writing credits each. So yeah, so I know that after this they put out that record with the clown on the cover about 94-ish. It's called like Sideshow or Funny Money. I think that was what it was called. Or Sideshow. They split with Purnell. There's some sour grapes. Probably over publishing if I were to guess. But then again, if you do all the work, I don't know.
Yeah.
Band. All depends.
Showing up to play is a whole different story than sitting down and writing it and trying to help produce it, et cetera, et cetera.
True. But anyway, Hotwire. Let's kick it off with the title track, also the first track on the record, Hotwire. Definitely the opening song of the tour every night on the set list.
I can see why. That'd be a hell of a way to start a concert.
Yeah, all that fist pumping action is the intro, but 5 minutes? Woo, bro! The first song should never be 5 minutes unless it's Pink Floyd or something. Thoughts on Hotwire?
Well, I don't know, man. I dig it, man. Like we were just talking about, I think it's a great album opener. I think we differ the 5 minutes. I think it's a good way to start an album with something high energy for that long, because you actually, especially if you're live, you're not fatigued from an hour of sweating and beer drinking and dancing, and so yeah, I'm all for it. But it's
it goes faster live.
Well, I could see that, but no, it's a great track. This is one of my favorite Kicks albums overall. We'll get into that later, but yeah, it's a great opening track. I think it sets the tone for the record. A lot of fun, great production, classic Kicks.
Right on. Yeah. That AC/DC influence is shining through as always with Kicks. Always.
Later on in this album, we'll probably agree, but there's a song coming up that is, at least we'll get there. Yeah. But yeah.
Right on. Right. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it. I don't know if it's an essential for me on this record, but fun intro. I would have cut that building chant thing whatever at the beginning. I would have cut that in half, but I wasn't there in the studio either, so there was that. Let's move on to track 2. This is one of the singles, and also there's a video. Get your money out for a titty bar night, fellas. There we go. Dude, what a cool video, huh?
It is a cool video, and man, maybe I'm wrong, but could this not be on a classic Bon Scott era AC/DC album?
My thoughts exactly too.
Wow, but at the same time, I don't feel like it comes off as derivative or like a cheap ripoff either. It doesn't sound like a copy.
It's like a homage, basically.
That's what. Yeah, it's good. I love this song. Yeah,
one of my favorites of the genre, I'd say.
Well, yeah. Now that you're thinking or talking about that, that very well may be true for me as well. But it's super fun song.
Guitar too.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. This video's great, but yeah, it's a great continuation. Another reason why this is one of my favorite Kicks albums of all time.
The I love that the solo is earlier in the song, and then they go straight to the bridge right after the second verse, and that whole "sometimes you're out, sometimes you're in," and it's just well written, man. Like
absolutely,
it's just my hat's off to that. Really cool. Always play it live when they were active. Good times. Spend that girl money, Fincher. I know you like doing that now, huh?
I've spent enough of that back in my past, man.
I
Trying to make
got
up
you.
for past mistakes nowadays.
I hear you. Well, let's move on to track 3. Baby, I heard you a Loveaholic. Fincher, you never known any Loveaholics in your day?
Well, I've known other people that have known loveaholics. I've only
Yeah.
known mean women,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah. They have a tendency to do that. Yeah. Although, we're not women. We don't know what it's like. It just makes them naturally mean. The world makes them that way, Fincher. We must have empathy for them.
Nah, fam.
God, I can't
Nah.
sell the bullshit.
I've seen too many different situations of the true
Seen too
nature
much,
of.
Steve.
Yeah, I've seen enough of the true nature of those creatures, and nah. It's
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
like my grandpa
Oh,
used to say, you can't trust nothing that bleeds for 7 days a month and still never dies.
got you. Yeah,
Grandpa
that's about
had a little knowledge in that one.
that's that wisdom.
Yeah. Watch out, son.
Thoughts on Loveaholics, Fincher?
Fucking great song, man. It's super fun, especially this time of year we're in, man. That's God, like I'd love to be out in a boat blasting that song or like laid out by a pool. You know what I mean? Walking down the
Mm-hmm.
beach. It's just great summertime fun rock music.
All smiles and beach balls.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe some Bud Light or Spuds
Hell yeah.
McKenzie on the skateboard riding by. Hey,
Yeah, there we go. Party
shout out to Spuds
animal.
McKenzie, friend of the show. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right on. Yeah, I dig it. There's quite a few faster songs on this record, which is cool. But at a point, I've had enough of it. We'll get to that later. I've had enough fast kicks. I'm getting my kicks. God damn. Slow down, kicks. We're already halfway back to Baltimore. Shit. But yeah. Also, something else about this record I don't think we've mentioned yet. The fucking production's great.
I was gonna wait if it didn't come up. I was gonna mention that at the our end of the album review. But yeah, 100%. This album sounds
still
fucking
punches
awesome. Yeah, and to
35
my
years
knowledge,
later.
it hasn't been remastered or anything.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, because I was listening to the original CD I've got, and I'm like, God damn, this thing sounds great, man.
Yeah, we didn't even mention it's 35 years old this year.
Mm-hmm.
Anniversary. Coming
I
up
don't know
soon.
what it is about albums
Why
between
not?
like 90 and 92 that
Mm.
the production was just that high quality. It still sounds great today.
And on tape still.
Yeah, it's wild how like, and not just rock music. Like, what was that Michael Jackson album came out in '91, Black and White?
Dangerous.
Yeah, that album's production is just
Oh, yeah.
insane.
Well, he had also
I mean, I know his budget was probably insane, but
he had moved on from Quincy Jones to Teddy Riley. world famous writer, producer, artist. I know he specifically wrote like "Remember the Time" with him and stuff. But yeah, it was a whole new era for MJ that record. But yeah, man, early '90s, some great damn sounding records. Still, all these years later, it's wild. Movies too.
Yeah.
I mean, first example comes to mind. Terminator 2 still looks awesome compared to a lot of the shit that comes out these days, especially in the
Yeah.
effects department. Yeah. Shout out
Well,
to
I
Terminator
think
2.
I think we've said it before in the past episode. I think that humanity peaked in the early '90s, and it's all been slowly downhill since then. We just need to accept that as a species. Like we peaked, communism, the Iron Curtain collapsed. The world was awesome there for a little while. You know,
The
great
Berlin
music.
Wall fell.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, whatever. I don't have a fucking time machine. I'm stuck where the fuck I'm at.
Had a fairly quick war with Iraq that we finished later, I suppose, but still Saddam, all that. The Simpsons were hot. Yeah, early '90s.
Yeah, Married with Children.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that could actually still be on the air. You know how that show wouldn't even make it to fucking pre-production nowadays.
Oh, hell no.
Somebody would try
Too
to pitch
raunchy.
that. It'd be like, are you fucking kidding us? Dude, there's a door. Get the fuck out of here.
The last like sitcom on a raunch level of that I think we'll ever get was Two Broke Girls, which was fabulous.
Yeah, which I was kind of shocked. That was, well, I put it like this. That show would have never aired if it was just two dudes like me and you on it being raunchy. They got away with it because it was two hot chicks.
Yeah,
But
there
even
was that
now,
factor.
yeah, but even two hot chicks now couldn't make a show like that.
Yeah, that was just before the cutoff of fun. No more fun after
Yeah,
that.
no,
People
everything's
ain't no fucking
serious.
fun.
Everything's offensive. Everything's problematic. God, fuck off, you fucking stick in the fucking mud.
The last 10 years, people have gotten really lame, as if we need to tell anybody, especially
Yeah.
people listening to this show know. But let's move on and try to tear down the walls, y'all. Tear down the walls of PC bullshit. Yeah. But Steve's singing about here.
We were living in a dream. Now it seems so far away. Would you tear down the walls? Tear down the walls. All of the pieces we're always playing. Why was it love? You regret.
We've entered ballad territory, Fincher. Thoughts on Tear Down the Walls?
I think it's a great ballad. I'm going to go so far as to think, or as to say, I think it might be the best ballad that Kix ever did.
Oh,
at least it's my personal favorite ballad of theirs. No, I think it's a great song. Kind of to your point a few songs ago, it does temper the tempo down a little bit.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't mind thrashing, but yeah, you got to have a little switch up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
song about love
even the
lost.
best thrash metal albums have maybe not a ballad, but a couple of slower tracks in there to switch it up. You know, you can't just thrash the whole fucking time.
Yeah, that'd be too much. A little slow it. Pump the brakes, everybody. Come on. But
yeah, stop and smell the roses, you know.
Stop. Yeah, Songs about love lost, and baby, we used to have it. Now we're done. Damn.
I know about
really,
that.
yeah, that's human experience. Better have loved and lost than have never loved at all. Dude, the instruments in this song, like the layers are just like out of this world. Like the strings coming in and the piano and the guitar are almost one and the same. Like it's interesting the audible mix of it, which is rare. You know, a lot of times it's like, oh, that's distinctly that, that's distinctly that, and in my head I can like isolate instruments. A producer mind, I don't know. Yeah, good ballad, quality solo.
Oh yeah, solo is very high quality.
Mm-hmm. Let's move on to the next track. Bump the Lala. There it is, Venture. The Titty Bar song. Or actually, the second Titty Bar song on this record.
Yes, maybe that's why I love this album so much.
Could be. Could be. Man, that's a fun one, huh? What you think about Bump the Lala?
That's a hella fun song. It part of me thinks that when I was a child, maybe in '92, I was at Myrtle Beach with the family, and I think I feel like I distinctly remember this song playing out at one of those rock shops. Used to be on the boulevard there. They sold all the T-shirts and fucking black light
Swords?
posters and yeah, all that
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't know.
It's possible.
My mind was blown by a lot of things like that when I was a small child, so they stick out in my memory, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was that one that had the ninja stars and nunchucks and swords and rock T-shirts also. I was like, well, this place is awesome. Cool. Probably had bongs and probably had some bongs and pipes as well, if I were to guess.
Probably fireworks,
all that fun stuff.
Makes me want to open a store like that.
Probably the Rastafarian hat with the fake dreads. Too.
I need one of those.
Hey, man. That'd be cultural appropriation, Fincher.
That's racist. You can't say that. That's racist.
Cultural appropriation.
I'm just having a good time, man. Praise job on.
Y'all ain't no damn fun. So add this to your stripper playlist for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It just crossed my mind that this came out on vinyl last year.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and it was like a orangey vinyl. There it is. Hotwire Solar Flare edition. Experience vinyl. Experience vinyl, which is partly owned by drummer Matt Sorum of GNR and Cult fame.
Oh, wow.
They were putting it out. I think some other places did too. Shout out to everybody watching the visual version of the show, because I do put some effort into the graphics and thingamajigs added in post-production. Pictures and funny stuff. It's the orange Hotwire vinyl. It was kind of like
That's
molten
pretty
lava.
hot, man.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
hot,
pretty
man.
hot.
Oh, it was expected in spring of. Oh no, it is still available for pre-order. They are behind on this one. Expected spring 2026. We're a little past that. If you don't know, people, there's only, I heard someone say 20, but I don't believe that. There's probably 7 to 10 vinyl production plants in the country, and they get backed up. I might have said this on the show before, but Swifty calls up and says, I need 5 million pressings of my new record on blue vinyl. You got it. And Kix is going to get their dick kicked down the line. Or
Right.
Friday Music, that is, licensing and reissuing this record. But I'm trying to see if there's anything about. I don't think it is remastered. No, I don't say nothing about it. Huh. That's a
I
testament.
mean, to be honest, I don't need it though.
It don't. It's still top quality sound. So I might should get that. Oh, they're also putting out the Britney Fox Long Way to Live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Friday Music also put out my Thin Lizzies that took a minute to come out. A couple of their 80s records came out earlier this year. People, let me save you some pain, money, and heartache if you're into vinyl. There's a goddamn company called Merch Bar. Steer the fuck clear of them. It's a robbery. It's a scam.
What'd they do?
Oh God, here's the stupid thing. So I bought Astro Creep 2000 and something else from them on the first order. It actually came. So I'm like, cool, they're reputable. Bull. I proceed to order some more stuff. $200 worth of stuff. I've never got it. And
what?
to the point where I've really showed my ass just cussing in emails, say, where's my fucking money? Like 3 times a day. There's probably been, a couple hundred emails sent, and they're just like, oh yeah, we're refunding. We're blah, blah, blah. Just bullshit after bullshit. And I call up to the place, get some bullshit response from a receptionist. Like, oh yeah, we're going to have a specialist call you back. Merchbar.com. Steer clear of it, people.
That sucks, man.
And like, I think I tried to look on the Better Business Bureau, but there's nothing about them. But thumbs down. Yeah. And then
did they confirm shipping and all that? Like, could it be possible like it got stolen by a porch pirate or something?
No, it never shipped. They never processed it. They just took the money and fuck you, Steve.
Oh wow! So you never even got like a shipping confirmation or nothing? Wow.
No, I think everything was a pre-order, or like one thing was a pre-order, but the rest wasn't.
Out.
Yeah, it just never. And they're like, "Oh, thanks, Steve. Appreciate it." Let's move on to something nicer. The next track, and that is a rock and roll over. I don't know if you've noticed, Venture, but over the years, a lot of doctors involved in rock and roll. Like, doctor, give me the news. Gene Simmons is Dr. Love. A lot of doctor shit going on. Supergrass is a song. I'm a doctor. There's a little lighthearted romp about overdosing on rock and roll. Fletcher, what you think about the rock and roll overdose?
I think it's a fun track. You know, got a little danger edge to it. You know, like, watch out, you're gonna OD.
What does the drug of rock and roll look like? Is it a green Jolly Rancher style drug, like you see in a movie, like a meth, but it's green?
It's an attractive woman.
Yeah, that's about right.
With big airbags.
Melons, yes.
The melons are ripe, fellas. I don't know about the lemons and limes, but her melons are ripe.
It is summertime. The melons are ripe. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you trust seedless watermelons? I don't trust them.
I mean, in my experience, they're always less juicy and less flavorful than just an old school watermelon. And I don't mind the seeds in a regular watermelon because they're fucking big enough. Like there's no danger of you accidentally swallowing one unless you just absolutely mean to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like a little chicken bone or something small.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's like it's not that big a deal anyway, but
give you some fiber. Brad tried to tell me that as far as genetically modified foods go, it's the least to worry about as far as that, like
the watermelon
grapes. Yeah. It's like, they're doing far worse things with food. It's just a matter of switching this or something. It's not that crazy what they do to make, but whatever. Shout out to watermelon. It's good stuff.
Yeah, hot summertime. There really is nothing better than a cold slice of watermelon, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy half a watermelon when I go to the beach in a couple of weeks.
There you go.
Throw that sucker in the cooler.
Any more thoughts on rock and roll overdose, Venture?
I love the Wawa.
What's vote coder?
Yeah,
talk box. Yeah, that's fun. That's why I put it on there. I was like, gotta hear that. This song makes me think about riding the Gravitron, but really fast. Like the Gravitron is going to.
Yes. Are they going to stop this thing?
Yeah, there's a clown in the middle just laughing at everybody. Ha ha!
I'm a crazy clown.
That's a rock and roll. Ha ha ha! They spray slime at everybody with 2 guns.
Man, we need to open a theme park, Steve.
That's my solution for the teen takeover shit. Get some Nickelodeon slime guns and just slime them kids. Go the fuck home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's non-toxic.
Yeah. They'll be all dirty, like, oh God, my Puma's got slime. I gotta go home and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, why not? I'd donate my tax dollars to that. Why not? Anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that one.
Yeah, they'll teach them in a fun.
I just hope they don't run up on me.
In a fun Nickelodeon kind of way. Yeah, I do the best I can to encourage the youth of the neighborhood to not be shitheads. I call them out on their shithead activity. I'm talking young kids, like 5 to 10, that are always around, play with my kids and such. I'm like, stop being a dumb shit. No,
yeah, man, you can have fun. Just don't be a shithead.
Don't be doing dumb shit. Stop asking me for stuff too. What the hell? Get a job.
Where are your parents?
Oh my God. My son has entered the I'm eating everything inside phase. He is bro, he's about to be 13. He went to Ohio with his uncle and they did this like drag racing power tour. Like they went to like Chicago, Indianapolis, Tulsa, all over the fucking place. I shit you not, 3 inches while he was gone. He's almost to my height. Son,
damn.
I knew you were going to be as tall as me, but don't be taller. We ain't having that. But then again, that could lead to NBA.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. He's got a buddy at a birthday party Saturday. He's a big basketball kid, and the gift my ex-wife bought for the kid was a rack for basketballs. I was like, it's a good practical gift. He appreciated it. The kid did.
Nice.
Pool party. Well, let's move on to the next track, Cold Chill. Thoughts on Cold Chills, Venture?
I kind of dig the kind of bass heavy kind of. I dig it, man. The song's got a cool vibe. It slows down a little bit. It's not necessarily a slow song, but it's
kind of
not
a cool down track.
Yeah, a little cool down. It's still hitting, but they're not hard rocking. But I dig it, man. I think it's a good track. I will say this: we've yet to hear a weak track, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a soundtrack song. I could see it.
I could see that, or in a scene, like background in a TV show.
Maybe on Renegade with Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah,
Then it enters the town, hot as hell.
Creeping around a back alley at night, keeping an eye on people.
I think I've only ever seen like 2 or 3 episodes of Renegade. That 90s cheese. But yeah, it's a cool track. Yeah, a little more low key. Yeah, but yeah, the bass is quite thumping. Donnie's on that bass. This is his showcase, I guess, on the record, because all this soloing from Damage. Brian, did we even mention the damn guitar players' names? Brian Damage Forsyth, and Ronnie Yonkins. And those boys turn it up with the guitars and tasteful licks. But yeah, this song's a little more low key. See Scorpion running across the road to it, and kind of that vibe in the desert. We got, let's see here,
Red hot woman by the name of Jane.
Bailey Jane.
Rock and roll queen, drive a man insane. Nothing to do. Right wild, I'm looking for you. Somebody tell me whatever happened to Jane. I said, well, Jane, queen of rock and roll. Baby, where you go? Here's the party, spend all your money. Why do you have to change? You want the same Jane. Give me the same
I love that when a song, like, it just kind of cuts out and there's just drums, but there's maybe a guitar riff with it, and we're coming back into something. We've got 2 songs that do that. Should do more of it. It's good shit. Thoughts on Sam Jane, Fincher?
I'm like you. I'm a fan when a song does that. I don't really know
it's
why,
always cool.
but
It gets me excited.
yeah, it's just I can't explain why, but there's just something about it that's just it's good. It's rad. No, I think it's another kicking song, another great addition to this album.
It has very Slade vibes for me. SLADE, the English glam
Well,
band.
it's funny you mentioned that too, because I was thinking earlier, I was like, if this song was a little more raw, kind of rough around the edges, I could totally hear that on the first Love Hate album.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, if this song was a little more raw and a little more ragged,
Yeah.
that would definitely fit in on that first Love Hate album.
Digging the harp solos too. That's pretty cool.
Right.
I guess that's Steve, the singer, playing the harp. Yes, it's got to be. Yeah, I've seen him play it live. Play the harp live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. They do it tastefully. I mean, that's one of those things you could easily overdo, but I feel like it's
like Blues Traveler.
A little bit in each of their album, but it's never too much. It's never like goddamn again.
Yeah. It's less is more. Yes.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes it makes me think about playing volleyball. Like on the Big Smile song.
Yeah, that's true. Eating snow cones, playing volleyball.
What is the cigarette of the summer, Venture? Is that Newports? Is that Virginia Slims? If you're on the beach, what's the best cigarette for the beach?
Man, the best cigarette anytime, period. It's a Camel.
Camel White?
No, Camel Blue, man. The
Camel
old
Blue?
Camel
Okay.
Lights. God, I love
Wait, do you
that.
still smoke?
No, that's what I'm saying. It has been forever since I've even had a cigarette. Now I'm over here just salivating over a Camel Blue. I'm like, God, that'd be
Damn,
great.
sorry.
Well, see, the problem with me, I know smoking's bad for you, but unlike most people, like, now granted, I never smoked in my house or like hotboxed my car, but I still think cigarette smoke smells good. And I enjoy the taste of
Interesting.
cigarettes. A lot of people don't. They're like, oh, I hate the way they taste, but I just smoke. No, I love the taste of cigarette tobacco. I love the smell of cigarette smoke. I love the actual act of smoking a cigarette.
A
But,
literal hot take. Yeah.
it really, yeah, something's wrong with me. But, whatever. At least I quit, so that's something.
I feel you, Venture. I mean, I never was quite the gas huffer. I only sniffed the gas back in the day with the kids in middle school. But the smell of gasoline, it's okay. I don't mind it. I'm not gonna. I don't want my house to smell like it, but in short doses, a little gasoline smell ain't bad. I used to hang with a crew of much heavier set chaps than me. And they all lived in this like fucked up Mill Hill right near our middle school over in good old Greenville. And they were all into huffing the gas after school, right? Get a can of gas. And I was like, so that's just gonna make you dumb. I was like, I only sniffed it like a little bit, not enough to get high, but I was never like this one fucker did it. One of my friends, he did it and he passed out in the snow and woke up the next morning.
Oh shit.
He was alone doing it, right? At his own house. And he passed out and woke up in the snow.
God damn.
He's probably in prison now. Anyway, like a lot of kids in middle school. Yeah, I went to school with some pieces of shit, I'll say. They probably never stopped being pieces of shit, but yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah. We all have choices in life.
Huffing gas. Oh, and quite a few of those kids were liars. Cheater song. Thoughts on Pants on Fire, Liar, Liar, Fincher?
It's got a good energy to it. Yeah, fucking liars. Who loves them,
Well, first listening to this song, I thought it was about a whore, like Steve's at a bar in Midtown Manhattan, sees a chick getting out of her daddy's car, right? Well, pimp daddy. But no, it's about his old lady cheating on him. Yeah. And bullshitting him.
They do that, unfortunately.
Similar to Orlando Juice Jones, I Saw You and Him Standing in the Rain. Have you ever heard that song?
I don't think so.
Oh, you'd love it. You'd love it. It's Orlando Juice Jones. It's from like the late 80s. It's a kind of a R&B song, real smooth, and he's just like, "Yo, girl, I saw you cheating. Let me get that coat. Let me get them credit cards. Give me back that jewelry." He's like, "It's okay. You young. You'll learn. You still got time. It's cold."
I'm gonna look that up.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna be cold.
I saw you and him standing in the rain. him.
We were holding hands and I'll never be the same. Tossing and turning, another sleepless night. The rain crashes against my window pane.
That's right.
All right.
What was you thinking about? Huh? What are you trying to prove? Huh? This with the juice. I gave you silk suits, Gucci handbags, blue diamonds. I gave you things you couldn't even pronounce. Now I can't give you nothing but advice, because you're still young. That's right, you're still young. I hope you learn a valuable lesson from all this. You know? You're going to find somebody like me one of these days. Until then, you know what you got to do? You got to get on out of here with that alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, crump cake I saw you with. Because you dismissed. That's right. Silly rabbit tricks are made for kids. Did you know that? You without me like cornflake without the milk. It's my world. You're just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Now get on out here.
Yeah. Solid.
See, that's missing a lot of days, and that's why people don't want to act right, because they've never been put in their place by a parental figure.
Exactly.
And, most of the time, their significant other will ever put them in their place either. But they need to be.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
People don't keep it real anymore, a lot of them.
No, sometimes you just got to be real with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They get their feelings hurt. You an asshole, whatever, man. I said what needed to be said.
Lessons can be learned, yes, yes. Well, we've arrived at the final track. It's called Hebe GB Crush. Here we go. Blues. You listen to Aerosmith? I heard they was hawking on a bobo. Listen to me hawk on this hawk. Well, buy blues, it never gets old. You can play it in any key. Preferably A. And there we have it. The Heebie-Jeebie Crush. Thoughts, Venture?
I think it's just a great song. I like how it starts out, you know.
One too many fast songs for me personally. We should have. I think 3 is a max for me in the Kicks universe. That is. It just kind of meanders. I don't know. There's not really much of a hook. Oh, maybe I'm being rough.
No, I could see. I mean, I'll put it like this. It is probably definitely one of the weaker songs, if not the weakest overall on the album, but that's as bad as it gets. I think they nailed it pretty good on this one.
I hear you. Well, Venture, it's that time again. End of the show. If you don't know, if this is your first time here, we rate records 1 to 5 gold skulls, 1 being trash, 5 being a masterpiece. I'll let Venture do the honors first here on Kix's 5th record, 1991's effort, Hotwire. Take it away and give us your 3 essential songs.
I think overall, like I've said a few times throughout this review, this is one of my favorite Kicks albums, start to finish. I know it doesn't have any of the big singles some other albums have, but I feel like just cohesively as an album from start to finish, it's cohesive and good. That being said, I'm gonna give this album probably 3.5 gold skulls overall.
Three, three
Don't
and a
know if
half.
that's too high or not, but I've listened to it 3
Oh,
times, and I like very
it's your show,
recently.
Fetcher.
Say
You
what?
do what you want. It's your show, Fetcher. Do what you want. I
I'm
hear
just saying,
you.
I've listened to this album the last maybe 5 days, like 3 times, start to finish, and I'm like, yeah, it's quality. But as far as 3 essential songs, I'm gonna say "Girl Money" definitely, "Loveaholic" definitely, and then I'm gonna say "Rock and Roll Overdose."
Sweet, sweet. I guess I'll start my review. I feel like this record's a little front loaded.
I can't
We can
disagree.
kind of cut it off after Rock and Roll Overdose. Might have made a better EP, but this was the era of full on albums. And their last record was 88. Now, here's what I was going to talk about the release date July of 91. Had this bitch been a year earlier, probably would have fared better.
It would have at least went gold. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It may not have been a platinum
I
album, but yeah, if it came out in 90, yeah, that's definitely a gold album.
could have been a lot stronger on that. But that being said, it's still in my book one of the 3 essential Kicks records, starting with Midnight Dynamite, which we already reviewed earlier. Of course, Blow My Fuse, and then Hotwire, which we'll eventually get around to reviewing Blow My Fuse. And Kicks was always great live. They have a great live record or 2 out. I recommend it. There's a DVD also that I think someone put on YouTube. Check it out. We'll post that on the Facebook page.
And that's how I got into Kicks. For any listeners who don't know, I never disliked the band. That just never really grabbed me. But when me and Steve went to M3 several years ago, we saw Kicks, and after like the second, maybe third song, I'm like, I'm fucking sold, dude. I'm going home buying the fucking discography. Yep. These guys got it. Like, their live show completely fucking sold me on them as a band.
They for sure murdered live like nobody else.
Fuck. I mean, it sold me, dude. I was like, they made me a fan after seeing them live.
Even the great Edward of Trunk was a big fan. He great Edward of Trunk, Eddie Trunk, that is.
King Edward of
big
Trunk.
Fan. King Edward of Trunk. Hey,
Trunk
I listen
Nation.
to UFO. Yeah, Trunk Nation.
Yeah. You ever heard Michael Schenker?
Yeah, like Michael Schenker.
Friend of the show, Michael Schenker.
Dude, one of the best episodes. I'm sure a lot of people listening to this saw that metal show a time or two. One of the funniest fucking episodes of that show. They had here's 2 people you never thought would ever cross paths. They had Marilyn Manson, drunk off his ass on absinthe or Mansense, probably his own shit, and fucking Biff Bifford of Saxon.
Wow. I think I missed that one.
Oh, it was hilarious. And Marilyn and Biff Bifford, he's sitting there like with sunglasses on, kind of like, what the hell's going on? And Manson's just like, you guys, Saxon was great, man. I bought fucking Denim and Leather on vinyl when I was a kid, and you're fucking genius, man. Like, and it was just so awkward and hilarious. Because Biff was like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, might, well, whatever.
Absinthe is a hell of a drunk too, man. I've only had that stuff a couple of times. That is a very different.
You see the fairy?
I didn't see a fairy, but it is a very different type of buzz than anything else I've ever done. Not that it was bad. I was just like, it did make me stop though. Sometimes with this actual alcohol, and I'm like, I ain't fucking stopping. I'm having a good time. Yeah, that stuff, I'm like, I think I'm good. Actually, I'm gonna take a walk.
It's bad. I think I've seen people drink it and the whole process of heating up the sugar cube or whatever, but I've never actually had any myself. I should change that.
Ironically, the one and only place recently I've had it was maybe 3 years ago at a hotel bar in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Ah.
Yeah, it had a resort credit, so I went to they had like a 6-story like glassed-in bar, but like views of the city. I went up there and they had absinthe on the menu, and I'm like, well, fuck it, I ain't paying for it if it sucks. I ain't got to drink it. And yeah, I had 2 of those, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go sit down for a little while somewhere.
Right. Well, for me, I'm gonna say my 3 essential tracks. Obviously, Girl Money. I love the shit out of it. Bump the La La is great, and yeah, Rock and Roll Overdose. I would say those are the 3 definite essentials. Absolutely put Girl Money on your hair metal mixtape playlist. I'm only going 2.5. It's good, but not overly good. Production, the tits, untouchable. We both agree on that. But I would say of the trilogy, it's the weakest. It's definitely the Back to the Future 3 of the trilogy. It's passable, but
not essential.
Not essential. Yeah, 1 and 2. That's a good way to put it. The Back to the Future 3 of the trilogy. Yeah, but that's our review for Kix Hotwire, and I got an idea for our next record venture.
Oh,
You feel that? I feel the shake. How about the debut Jet Boy record, Feel the Shake, from 1988?
all right.
Any experience with Jet Boy?
Not a whole lot, to be honest.
Good. Me
Not
either.
a whole lot. I've
But
heard. I think there's been some Spotify mixes. There's been. I do remember actually, since I wasn't super familiar with it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I go to look. And I'm like, oh, Jet Boy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to delving into it.
they're a very cult band of the genre, if you will. We'll get into all that next episode. Everybody, thank you for listening. We appreciate you listening to our dumbasses babble about this stuff, and it's, life's short. Make the most of it. Shoot us an email if you have any complaints, grievances, want to send us some cool pictures or something. Show us pictures of your beach vacation, or you riding the Gravitron. Why not? hairmetalmassacre@gmail.com. We are on Rumble. Rumble has most of the stuff you can't get anywhere else because everywhere else sucks. But we're also on the Spotify. We love the Spotify people. YouTube, all that jazz, and a Facebook page. Give us a follow and some love on there.
Yeah, and give us comments.
Yeah.
Like, we review these albums. Just how would you rate it? I'd like to know what other people think. I would really like to hear, what other people have, what our listeners think. Are me and Steve on the money here? Are we way off? I don't know.
Give us your 2 cents, people. We'd love to hear. We'd love to hear.
No refunds given.
Thank y'all for. Well, thank y'all for listening. We won't see you again before 4th of July, but have a happy, fun, and safe 250th anniversary of America. I know we will.
Absolutely.
And get your red, white, and blue on. Don't drink and drive. Fireworks, cheeseburgers, the whole 9.
Cold beer.
Yeah. Cold beer.
Maybe
party
a
it up. Yeah. Hey, that red, white, blue, and green.
A little booger sugar, yeah.
So, there you go. All right, y'all. Take her sleazy. See you next time.
Peace out, guys.